Hello, my friends. It is I, Blubobobobo. Welcome. A long time ago, longer now than it seems, Rabbit decided she didn't want to live on the earth anymore. You may have heard she had lost a race to Tortoise. She still says the turtle cheated. And now she has to wear those stupid antlers during the winter, and everybody keeps calling her Jackalope. And roughly, she's just tired of it. She decided she wanted to move to the moon. She saw the moon shining at night, bright in the sky, and it looked so peaceful and so nice. And she decided that's where she wanted to go. But rabbits don't have wings. So she went to ask the animals that do. She started with Eagle. Now, Eagle is the strongest and most powerful bird of the forest. And she asked, "Would you take me to the moon?" Eagle looked at Rabbit and said, "I'm strong enough, but I don't fly that high." "No, go ask Falcon. Falcon does fly very high." So Rabbit hopped along till she came to Falcon, and she asked, "Will you please take me to the moon?" Falcon looked at Rabbit and said, "I do fly high enough, but no, you're much too big. I'm just a little bird. I couldn't possibly carry you." So poor Rabbit hopped along, asking all the birds within the forest, and they all said no. And then she came to a small pond, and there she found Heron. Now, Heron is a squat little bird, about this tall, has very wide feet, and a very long, sharp bill. Rabbit went up to Heron and asked, "Would you take me to the moon?" Heron immediately looked at Rabbit and said, "Yes, I'd love to. Hop on my feet." So Rabbit quickly hopped on, grabbed onto her little legs, and off they went. Heron would spread her magnificent wings, and floof, 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 higher and higher they went. Soon enough they were above the trees of the forest. Flapping those magnificent wings harder and harder, stretching her neck out, trying to get higher and higher, soon enough the animals were above the clouds in the sky. And that's when Rabbit got a good look around. And Rabbit realized that rabbits shouldn't be in the sky. There's a reason they don't have wings. Poor Rabbit was terrified. She'd never been this high before, but Heron kept flying. Harder and harder she flapped, stretching that neck out further and further, until eventually she was above the blue in the sky. Now, no other animal had gotten this high before, and poor Heron was exhausted, and Rabbit was terrified. So they decided to go back home. Heron turned around and began circling back down towards her pond slowly. And even before she reached the ground, Rabbit leapt off those giant feet and took off into the underbrush, vowing never to go into the sky again. Once Heron got onto the ground, she went into her pond. She was starving and wanted a little fish. As she began to walk out into the water, those big feet, she realized that she was walking out further than she ever had before. She looked down and saw that her once squat little legs were now over 2 feet tall. The weight of Rabbit holding on to them so tightly had stretched them down. She looked at her reflection and saw that her now short little neck was long and graceful to match that sharp bill of hers. And now she could go anywhere in the pond to find her something to eat. And to this day, because she tried to help Rabbit get to the moon, she's known as the Great Blue Heron. Thank you for listening, my friends. Have a wonderful day.